BE-Ed 3 consultant, and the MEM consultant at the same time, the MEM program chairperson. Next is, can we request the faculty to stay in front so that you will be recognized by the first year college students and grade 7 and the grade 11 and the transferees and the returning. You might forget your former teachers. Okay, let's start with Mr. Clifford C. Balolong, BE-Ed Program Chair, BE-Ed 1 Consultant, IGP Director. If you're looking for a dormitory or a boarding house and you haven't seen any yet, you'll see Mr. Balolong. Okay, we have Mrs. Dinah Fair I. Mamhot, BE-Ed 2 Consultant, and she is the PECAS Director in charge for the SQUA. Requesting, ato, nalilapit, Daplin. Thank you, Miss Dinah Fair Mamhot. We have Mr. Mark Harley Caspis, Student Teaching Supervisor, BE-Ed 4 Consultant, BS-Ed 4 Consultant. Okay? The next is Dr. Marjorie Pactol Islet, the BS-Ed Program Chair, and the BS-Ed 1, major in English, Filipino, and Mathematics. She is your consultant. We will be seeing each other again this afternoon during our departmental orientation. Next is Mr. Peter Boncales, Research Coordinator in the College of Education, at the same time, the BS-Ed 2 Consultant, the Mathematics, the English, and the Filipino. We have another one, Mrs. Manny J. Dagala, PIO Director, and the BS-Ed 3 Consultant for English, Mathematics, and Filipino. For the senior high school faculty, Dr. Mary Grace B. Luguban, the senior high school principal. Miss Chris Ayan Dagudo, the GAS 11 consultant. There might be changes of the advisory or consultant, but that would be done later and you will be informed. But today, we will introduce what is in the list and approved by the college president. Next is Mr. John Anthony Y. Jimenez, Student Government Advisor, Maritime 11 Consultant. See? Guapo. Next, we have Miss Regine Kate C. Bacot, ABM Consultant. We have here another handsome from the College of Education, Dr. Albert C. Pahente, UMS 11 Consultant. Next, we have Mrs. Roxanne D. Suwan, STEM 11 Consultant. Mr. Esper S. Manginsay, GAS 12 Consultant. Next, we have another handsome, still young at heart, Dr. Anisito P. Maturan, UMS 12 Consultant. Next, we have Dr. Jesusito S. Alviola, Guide Focal Person, Maritime Grade 12 Consultant. Another, a beautiful face in the College of Education, Mrs. Michelle M. Dagohoy, ABM2 Consultant. Next, we have another very active dancer, Mr. Ron Mark Di Magnaong, STEM Grade 12A Consultant. Another is Mrs. Jessica G. Castillon, STEM Grade 12B Consultant. Next, we have in the junior high school faculty, Dr. Ferlin B. Maranio, junior high school principal, and at the same time, the extension coordinator in the College of Education. Next, we have Mrs. Divina D. Gabihan, grade 7 consultant. Next, we have Miss Harvey Ligutom, grade 8 consultant. Next, we have Miss Rachel M. Hontilia, grade 9 consultant. The last but not the least, Miss Edlin S. Santander, grade 10 consultant. Okay? If you are looking at the screen, the next slide is thank you very much. And once again, good morning. Please bow all together. Thank you very much.
And there you have it, the faculty members of the College of Education, Senior High School and Junior High School. To introduce to us the faculty members of the College of Arts and Sciences, may I call on the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences and the Director of Quality Assurance, Dr. Ranalyn B. Bantawe.
To our esteemed and dreamy President of Siquijor State College, Dr. Stephen Homawan Samailo, supportive Vice Presidents, Dr. Mary Ann Timprosa and Dr. Giselle Mansueto, service-driven deans, workaholic faculty, students, friends, a blessed morning. At this moment, I am proud to introduce to you the men and women of influence in the College of Arts and Sciences. They are my sails in our educational voyage, my guiding force for our academic desires, wisdom for our quest for academic advancements. The first faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences is an AB graduate, major in English, of Western Mindanao State University. She finished her Master of Arts in Education, major in English, at Foundation University, Dumaguete City, and completed the academic requirements for Doctor of Education in English in the same university. She is the program chair of the Bachelor of Science in Development Communication. The woman I'm referring to is Miss Maria Antonia Pilingon. The next faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences is a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Political Science in University of San Jose Recoletos, Cebu City. She finished her Master of Arts in Educational Management at Siquijor State College. She completed the academic requirements in Doctor of Philosophy and Technology Management at Cebu Technological University, Moalboal Campus. Presently, she is designated as the Extension Chairperson. Let's give a thunderous applause to Mrs. Marites Coivas. Another faculty is a graduate of Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science at Silliman University, Dumaguete City. She then finished her Master of Arts in Educational Management in Social Science at Cebu Normal University, Cebu City, and Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management at University of Bohol. She teaches professional education courses in AB Political Science program. Let's give a resounding applause to Dr. Mary Grace B. Lubguban. This faculty who teaches in the College of Arts and Sciences has successfully finished Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science at Mindanao State University, Iligan City, where she also finished her Master of Public Administration, major in Personnel Administration. She earned her Doctor in Instructional System and Resource Management at University of San Jose Recoletos, Cebu City. She handles professional education courses in AB Political Science. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Giselle B. Mansueto. Moving on, ladies and friends, let's welcome another faculty from the College of Arts and Sciences. She has successfully finished Bachelor of Arts in Political Science with certificate in Southeast Asian Studies in Silliman University, Dumaguete City, where she also earned her Master's in History. Presently, she is the research chairperson. Let's give a resounding applause to Mrs. Lizabeth Eunice Swan. The last but not the least faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences is a full-time instructor who hails from Cebu City. He graduated Bachelor of Science in Development Communication at Cebu Eastern College as cum laude. Presently, he is studying Master of Science in Development Communication at the University of San Jose Recoletos, Cebu City. Friends, he is in the person of Mr. Melchor Benaflor. With the essence of collectivism and spirit of collaboration among the teaching force of the College of Arts and Sciences, coupled with the support of the management, the college will certainly turn into the College of Amiability and Service. Mabuhay ang College of Arts and Sciences, the heaven of dreams and hopes. Thank you, and may God bless us all. Godspeed, everyone.
And there you have it, the esteemed faculty members of the College of Arts and Sciences. To introduce to us the faculty members of the College of Criminal Justice Education, may I call in the Dean, Mr. Ryan T. Feiger.
Good morning. May I have the honor to present to you the full-time faculty members of the Criminal Justice Education. First is a graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Criminology of the Negros Oriental State University. She finished her master's degree at Bago City College, Negros Occidental. And at the moment, she's taking up her PhD in criminal justice at the Romblon State University. She is the consultant of the fourth year criminology students. Let me introduce to you Mrs. Aldreda E. Tan. The next faculty that I will introduce to you is a graduate of the University of Eastern Philippines in Catarman, Northern Samar. A former member of the Philippine National Police assigned at the NCRPO. He's taking up at the moment the Masters of Science in Criminal Justice at the Philippine College of Criminology. And at the moment, he's the consultant for the second-year criminology students. Let me introduce to you Mr. Jewel C. Mordido. And the last but not the least, he finished his Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy from St. Joseph Seminary College, served as a chaplain seminarian in the Military Ordinate of the Philippines and was assigned with the Philippine Air Force. He earned units in Bachelor of Sacred Theology from Don Bosco International School of Theology in Manila. He finished the Master of Arts in Philosophy and a Juris Doctor degree from the University of San Jose, Recoletos, and Cebu City. Currently pursuing a doctorate degree in psychology, specializing in social organizational psychology at Silliman University. He is a certified question document specialist, a certified anti-cybercrime investigation specialist trained by the United States Department of Justice. He is also our faculty member teaching the martial arts. He is an instructor and practitioner of the ancient Filipino martial arts of Yaoyan. President of the Muay Thai Association of the Philippines in Siquijor. He holds a 3rd Dan International Black Belt, an examiner for the World Kickboxing Association. He trained and coached a national boxing champion in Iskwaa. He is serving, as I have said, as a martial arts instructor for the College of Criminal Justice Education. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our 3rd full-time faculty member and at the same time, Director for the Student Affairs Services, Mr. Eric Mark Opaon. So these are our faculty members for the Criminal Justice Education Combate.
Thank you so much. To introduce to us the faculty members of the College of Business and Management, may I call in the Dean, Dr. Jonalyn A. Hugilon.
Okay, good morning everyone. Okay, I'd like to present to you the faculty of the College of Business and Management. I'd like to start with the faculty of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Dr. Dave Mamhot, the consultant of all year levels of the BSBA Human Resource Management. He finished his doctorate degree at the University of San Jose Recoletos in Cebu, and he also have another degree, PhD in Business and Management at the University of Bohol. Next in line is Dr. Romel Mansueto. He is the college research chairperson, and he is the consultant of all year levels for BSBA Marketing Management. He finished his MPA, PPA at Mindanao State University, and Doctor in Business Administration at the University of San Jose, Recoletos in Cebu. He also has units in LLB at Foundation University. Next is Mr. Nestor Asonto, the program chair of the BSBA program. And at the same time, the consultant of the BSBA Financial Management 1, BSBA Financial Management 4th Year A and B. He finished his master's degree, Master in Public Management, here in Siquijor State College, and earned units in PhD BA at the University of Visayas. Next in line, Mr. Ricky C. Humawan. He is the extension chair of the department, and he is in charge on the BSBA General Management 1, BSBA Financial Management 2, and BSBA Financial Management 3B. He is now earning units in PhD Business Management at the University of Bohol and currently enrolled PhD Business Administration at the University of Visayas in Cebu. Next is Ms. Chris Ayan Dagudo, the program chair, the consultant of the BSBA Financial Management 3rd Year A. She finished her master's degree, Master in Business Administration at Foundation University in Dumaguete City. And she is also enrolled at the University of Visayas in Cebu for her PhD in Business Administration. For the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, we have 4 shared faculty teaching in all of these programs. To start with, the BSHM faculty, Dr. Sarah Marie Gador, the BSHM program chair, and the consultant of the BSHM 3rd year and 4th year. She earned her master's degree, MBM, at the University of San Jose Recoletos in Cebu, and her Doctor of Management in Human Resource Management at the same university in Cebu. Next is Mrs. Roxanne D. Swan, the consultant of the BSHM 1 and 2. She graduated Master in Business Administration at Foundation University in Dumaguete City. For the BSTM program, I'd like to start with the Director for External Affairs and International Linkages, the Program Chair of the BSTM program, the Consultant of the BSTM 3rd year and 4th year, and the FASA President, Honorable Sid Sarmiento. She finished her master's degree, Master in Public Management here in Siquijor State College. And last but not the least, Mrs. Jenny Magsayo, the consultant in BSTM 1, Sections A and B, and BSTM Sections BSTM 2, Sections A and B. That would be all, and have a great day.
To introduce to us the faculty members of the College of Technology, may I call on the Dean of the Department and the Director for Physical Plants and Facilities, Dr. Roleto Estrellado.
Good morning, everyone. I have the honor to present to you the faculty to the college we consider the bridge to the future, the College of Technology. First, of course, myself, the Dean of the College of Technology, I'm Roleto Estrellado, your Dean, and also the Director for Physical Plant and Facilities. So I am the consultant for the BS Indotech for all majors. Then, next in line, Dr. Don Iris Calibo Sinet, Doctor of Information Technology, and also earned PhD in Technology Management and Master in Public Management, Master in Science Teaching Computer Science, and the Research Director. And also the BS Infotech 3 and MAIA Consultant. Next in line, we have Pilna is Palong-Palong, had earned PhD in Technology Management, completed academic requirements, Master in Educational Management, Master of Science in Teaching Computer Science, the Extension Director of the College, and the Consultant for the BS Indotech 3, all majors. Next is Mr. Stephen E. Sumalpong. Now, and third, operating Master in Public Management, Diploma in Computing, and the ICT Director, and the consultant for BS Infotech 1 and 2. Next in line, we have Engineer John Bilito B. Altamarino. Earned a units and completed academic requirements for Doctor in Public Administration, Master in Engineering, Major in Mechanical Engineering, Master in Business Administration, and also units in Master of Science in Information Technology, and the College of Technology Extension Chair, and also the consultant for BS Indotech 1 all majors. Next is Ms. Michelle M. Dagohoy. Earned units of Doctor in Education, Major in Science Teaching, Master in Maritime Education, Major in Science Teaching, Master of Science in Science Education, Major in Physics Teaching, and the College of Technology Research Chair. She is the Physical Science Instructor. Next, Mr. Christopher E. Sabado. Earned units in PhD Technology Management, a Master of Science Teaching, Major in Computer Science, Master of Science in Information Technology with completed academic requirements, the BS Infotech Program Chair, and the consultant for BS Infotech 4. Next will be Mr. Lemuel C. Salindo, Master of Arts in Industrial Education, BS Indotech Program Chair, and the consultant for BS Indotech 2 all majors. Next in line will be Mr. Jubin M. Halbona. Has the Master of Arts in History units, an AB Philosophy graduate, and a Social Science instructor. Next will be Engineer Giswa Edmond Ignacio, Master of Arts in Engineering Education, Major in Electrical Engineering, an Electrical Technology instructor. Next is Engineer Grace P. Dongon. Earned units in Master of Engineering, Major in Civil Engineering, and the College Engineer, a drawing instructor. Next is Mr. Francis D. S. Pacolba, Francis Dick S. Pacolba, a Master of Arts in Education, Industrial Education and Mechanical Technology instructor. Next is Nelson C. Swan, Master of Arts in Industrial Education and Automotive Technology instructor. And the last but not the least, we have Jun D. Gibingkan, earned unit in Master of History and Social Science instructor. For the College of Technology is the bridge of the future. Thank you.
To introduce to us the faculty members of the Maritime Education Program, may I call on the Dean, Engineer Gilbert Sumalpong.
Good morning, everyone. May I request Dr. Roel Tarok to introduce the Faculty of the Maritime Education Program, because Dr. Tarok is the one to introduce the background of the Maritime Faculty. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The Maritime Education Programs. The program was granted government permit on September 11, 2019, granted government recognition on August 4, 2021. In other words, the two programs, BS MARE and BS MT respectively, are recognized by Ched and Marina. To start with, let me introduce to you the Dean of the Maritime Education Programs. He is a third engineer license, Gilbert Pagasian Sumalpong. A graduate of a Bachelor of Science in Marine Engineering at the PMI Cebu, Abohol, and finished Master in Maritime Education, major in Administration and Supervision at John B. Lacson Maritime Foundation University in Iloilo City. He is a qualified and competent Dean of the college per GC-MCC number 1 series of 2023. Assisting him are the 2 department heads. From the deck department, he is an alumnus of then Lorena National Vocational College, converted into Siquijor State College, soon to be a university. Chief mate, Reynold Inanor Asok. He obtained the degree of Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation and currently enrolled in Master in Maritime Education at John B. Lacson Maritime Foundation University. He attended IMO Model Course 6.09 at NMP National Maritime Polytechnic at Tacloban City, and soon to attend IMO Model Course 3.12 Assessor's Course for him to be competent to validate the scenario. From the engine department, he is a licensed second marine engineer, an alumnus of then Siquijor's Lorena National Vocational College. Second engineer, Ilario Bantilan Unge. He finished Bachelor of Science in Marine Engineering at Ames, Pasay City, and currently enrolled in the Master in Maritime Education at John B. Lacson Maritime Foundation. Attended 609, 3.12, and 6.10 for him to qualify as simulator course assessor. Other faculty members, the research chair, our licensed chemical engineer, Engineer Ermelita Loretti Paculba, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering at the University of San Carlos, Cebu City, her Master in Environmental Science in Mindanao State University, and currently pursuing her studies in Master in Chemistry on scholarship basis and PhD in Criminology, a PhD in Maritime Education at John B. Lacson. Next is our electro-technology instructor, licensed ECE, Engineer Brian Pete Rojo Tabada, a graduate of ECE at MSU IIT Iligan City, Master of Arts in Teaching Mathematics, Master of Arts in Science Teaching, major in Physics, and currently pursuing PhD in Mathematics Education at the University of the Philippines Open University. Our math shop instructor, a graduate of Siquijor State College, both BSIT and MAIE, and of course, planning to pursue Doctor of Philosophy in Technology Management. Next faculty member is our extension chair, Mr. Ronald Alexis M. Tan. Wala. I'm sorry. Wala may ngalan si sir. He is Mr. Masay T. Digrano. Okay. Mr. Ronald Alexis Tan is a licensed physical therapist of the Republic of the Philippines, a graduate of Silliman University, Master in Maritime Education, major in Science Teaching at John B. Lacson Maritime Foundation, Iloilo City. Next is our drawing instructor, Mr. Renero Mijares Tan, a graduate of BS Architectural Drafting here in Siquijor State College and MAIE. Other faculty members, professional and core subject teachers will be joining the teaching force of the maritime education as soon as they can have their contract of service. Because we have 9 remaining faculty members who are part-time faculty instructors. These are the faculty members leading to Ready to Sail to Sea. Good luck, Maritime Education Program.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the passionate and dedicated faculty members of Siquijor State College who tirelessly strive for academic excellence while nurturing the growth and development to all of you, our dear students. Let us all give them a resounding applause. At this point, let's be entertained by a song rendition from a second-year Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management student, Ms. Jonna Gay A. Maghinay. And now, to introduce to us the dedicated members of our exceptional General Administrative Support Staff, may I call on our eloquent Chief Administrative Officer 5, Dr. Nila T. Caruro.
Good morning. The General Administration Support Services are essential in the college, especially to our day-to-day operations, and these include tasks performed on a daily basis, which will keep our college running smoothly and efficiently. The GAS is headed by a Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Josel B. Mansueto. She is responsible in the implementation and formulation of the policies and programs of the college and assists the president in terms of the administrative and financial services of the college. There are 22 organic non-teaching personnel of the college, and may I humbly introduce to them. Okay, we have the board secretary, as well as the college secretary, Attorney Michael Vincent Braga. Then the Chief Administrative Officer is yours truly, Dr. Nila Caruro. For the Finance and Business section, we have our Assistant Accountants, Mrs. Sakara Jane Selim, and Mrs. Nova Margaret Ligotom. Our acting budget officer, and at the same time the accounting clerk, Mrs. Jelhani F. Pahulas. The Admin Aide 6, as well as the Disbursing Officer of the College, Mrs. Chirel Dalaygon. The bookkeeper, who is admin assistant 2, is on maternity leave, Mrs. Sendel Aninipo. For the cashier's office, which is known as the billing and the collection section, we have our administrative officer 5, the cashier 3, Mrs. Chris Ann J. Maghanoy. She is assisted by a casual employee, Ms. Jessen Biso. For the HR section, we have our HRMO who is on maternity leave, Mrs. Jeneline M. Yorong. For the supply office, we have our supply officer 3, the admin officer 5, Mr. John Anthony V. Calibo. She is assisted by an administrative aide 3, Mrs. Nina Christie Silvano, and another casual employee, Mr. Carlito Kalin. For the records section, we have our administrative officer 1, records officer, Mrs. Elizabeth C. Tan. We also have health services catered or performed by our health services personnel. So we have our school nurse, Mr. Evan J. V. Camero, and our school physician on contract of service, Dr. Nel Magsayo. We also have personnel tasks to ensure safe and clean learning environment, responsible in maintaining the buildings, facilities, vehicles, and these are the people also who can be seen most of the time in our campus. We have our administrative aide 1 personnel, Mr. Marlon Arcamo, Mr. Dexter P. Idayan, Mr. Noli P. Tamayo, and our administrative aide 4 mechanic, Mr. Carl Kevin Yekpot. We also have personnel assigned in keeping our environment peaceful and orderly, led by our Director of Campus Security Services, Mr. Jewel Morbido. Our security and watchman personnel, we have Mr. Jesus Magsayo, Security Officer 3, Mr. Ambrosio Canoy, Security Guard 1, Mr. Nemesio Baguio, Security Guard 1, Mr. Frederick De La Serna, Watchman 1. Then we also have our non-academic, non-teaching personnel who is in charge or custodian of all student records. We have our Registrar 3, Mrs. Annalyn Agan, assisted by a casual employee, Mrs. Karen Pakatang. And we also have our Librarian 3, Ms. Chirel C. Bihik, assisted by Mrs. Jean Rosello. We also have our part-time guidance counselor, Ms. Phyllis P. Basong, assisted by a casual employee, Ms. Chandravik Arbastro. Then we also have our contract of service, the part-time civil engineer, Engineer Grace P. Dongon. The part-time architect, Architect Aga is Hinaot. Then a part-time electrical engineer, Engineer Joshua S. Ignacio. We also have casual employees who are assigned in various offices and sections. We have Mr. Glenn John Balungag and Mrs. Sheila C. Tingkang. They are assigned at the President's office. We have Mrs. Jane Hazel Sumalpong assigned in the Administration Office. Mrs. Seljen Abong assigned in the Student Affairs Office. And we have Ms. Hannah Grace Boncalis assigned in the Office of the Director of Information and Publication. So these are the, did I miss? Okay, we have also personnel in charge in maintaining our vehicles. We have vehicles here in the campus. Mr. Randy Sagendel. And, okay, another casual employee assigned at the Office of the Director of Research, Mr. Kane Ansing. Okay, and okay, so we have also another employee assigned at the Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ms. Therese Ann Balolong. And at the Office of the Director of External Affairs and International Linkages, we have Ms. Cristel Dejero. And also in the College of Education, Ms. Aijeline Lumingkit. And in the Office of the Administrative Services, Ms. Junior Briggs. In the library, we have Ms. Marjorie Lazola, Clavel Balongkit, and Ms. Tijano. And in the Office of the Director of Network and ICT Support, we have Mr. Herford Malulot. And also in the CCTV, Mr. Sunnyboy Tabanya. Okay, these are all the non-teaching personnel as well as the academic non-teaching personnel. Okay, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, these remarkable individuals form the backbone of our institution, working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the smooth functioning of our daily operations. Once again, let us give them a resounding applause. At this point, may I request everyone to attentively listen so that you may raise your queries and concerns later during the open forum. May I now call on our competent and committed Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Mary Ann M. Timpraza, to brief us on academic concerns.
Good morning, everyone. May I stay up the aisle so I could read what's flashed on the screen? Good morning. Are you still with us? Hep, hep. Hep, hep. Hooray. All right. For all our new students, welcome to Siquijor State College for school year 2023-2024. For all our continuing students, welcome back to SSC for school year 2023-2024. Okay, my task is to discuss with you academic concerns. Can we have the first? Yes. As members, so we are now members of the SSC community. So the first thing that we should know, what do you think? Are the vision, mission, goals of the school. We already have the revised, but since the revised is not yet approved, we will stick to what we have at present. So our vision, why do we need to know our vision? So we will know where we're supposed to be heading, or how do we foresee ourselves years from now. So may I request everyone to please read our vision. Excellence in higher and technical education in the province of Siquijor. So that is how we hope to become years from now. Right? So let's proceed to our mission. So what's a mission? So a mission is the thing, or the mission stipulates the things that we need to do so that we can become what we hope in our vision, as stated in our vision. So can we please read our mission? All right? So that is our mission. So please take note. You're supposed to be part to accomplish or to do that mission so that we become what we envision our college to be. Next, let's go to the more specific goals. What we need to do at the moment so that we can achieve our mission and vision. So let's now read our college goals. Although you will also have your specific goals specific to your college or specific to your programs. These are the goals of Siquijor State College. So please read the first one all together. Second, provide knowledge and skills which are relevant and responsive to the needs of business and industry, both locally and internationally. Third, broaden access of deserving and qualified students of the immediate service areas to higher education opportunities. Fourth, strengthen school research and extension services in the community. And fifth, the fifth and the last, optimize social, institutional, and individual returns and benefits derived from the utilization of Siquijor State College resources. Again, we are all part of achieving these goals. I hope by now you now have an idea what our vision, mission, goals are, right? So let's proceed to the next. Our college has 4 core functions, and these are, what's the first one? Instruction. 2, research. 3rd, extension. 4th, production. All right? Instruction, of course. We're all expected to be in the classrooms, to be within the 4 walls of the classroom, to acquire knowledge, develop the skills and values, and prepare ourselves to transfer what we're learning from these 4 walls of the classroom in the community and even in the respective fields we will be into as soon as you finish your respective courses. All right? Why do we need to do research? Okay, this is part of continuous improvement. We need to keep on going. We need to keep on improving so that we could become better. So why do we need to do research? So that we could have research-driven policies, research-based decisions, so that we will do what's best and we continue improving to become better at what we're doing at present. What about extension? Why do we need to do extension activities? Okay, you are not in your respective fields yet. We're still preparing you for your respective fields of work in the future. So while you are still in school, you could still have an impact in the community by participating in different extension activities. Okay, by doing extension activities, you apply what you're learning in the classroom in the community. So even if you are still students, you will already have your impact in the community. Okay, last but not the least, okay, why? Number 4, production. So we are all, especially that we now have outcomes-based education, we are all expected to put into practice in a form of performance or in a form of product what we have learned within the four walls of the classroom, what we have learned from research, and what we have realized after participating in different extension activities, right? So those are the core functions. I hope you will learn more about those as we go along, as you meet your teachers, and as you cover the different lessons, or as you master the different lessons that you will have in your respective classes. Okay, next slide, please. Accreditation. I am pleased to inform you that most of our programs are accredited, but we continue so that we could achieve level 4 accreditation in most of our courses or in most of our programs, if not in all our programs. Okay, I'm also happy to inform you that not only most of our programs are accredited, we also have Certificate of Program Compliance from CHED. So 6 of our programs already have COPC, and we're applying for the rest of the programs. So we hope we could have COPC for all our programs so that we could offer more courses as we strive to become a university. Okay, we're hoping to become a university soon. Right, next slide, please. Okay, we are also ISO certified. Okay, Dr. Tarok earlier already has mentioned that we are compliant to universal global standards. We are ISO certified. Next slide, please. Right, we have 2 board courses. We have education and criminology. Our criminology program is achieving licensure rates that are above the national passing rate. But this does not show, or this does not mean that we will stop improving, that we will stop striving to get higher and higher rates as we go along. Our College of Education is doing excellently. Our BE Ed and BS Ed, last time we had, our BS Ed has a 100% licensure passing rate, and our BE Ed has 95 point something passing rate. So let's continue doing our best so that we could maintain, if not have, 100% for both programs. Right, next we have there, next slide please. We hope to offer BS Civil Engineering, BSME, and BSEE in the future. As what I've mentioned, we need to comply first, and we need to make sure that we have COPC for all existing programs so that we could offer for more. Okay, next slide. Our school calendar is already provided. Our deans have been provided copies of the school calendar, so if you like to plan your studies well, you could go to your dean's office and see what we have in the school calendar. Next, please. Clubs and organizations. This will be discussed further by our SAS director. So we would like to encourage you to be part of a club or an organization for your holistic development. We believe that through these clubs and organization, you will be able to develop your collaboration skills, your communication skills, and at the same time, your critical and creative thinking skills. So this is a plus to what you're doing inside the classroom. Right, next please. Okay, classroom observation. Okay, we may be doing classroom observation, so please do not be disturbed maybe, or do not be afraid that people will be sitting in your classes, because this is supposed to be part of continuous improvement. Okay, next, please. Next slide. Okay, this is very important. We like to strengthen our English Drive campaign. We are working on internationalization. We like to be at par with other universities in the world. So for us to do that, we need to master the universal language, although we are also expected to speak our Filipino and Cebuano languages fluently. So let's try let's practice. Do not worry if your English is not perfect yet. That's why we need to practice. Because if we do not practice, we do not become better at it. So speak English. Try speaking English even if you still feel awkward, you still feel that your English is still not good yet. Okay, that's why we need to practice because practice makes us perfect. All right? Next, classroom preparation. Your teachers already have prepared your classrooms so that it will be something, it will be a classroom conducive to learning. I would like to request your cooperation. Let's keep our classrooms clean. Let's help our teachers because this is not only the classroom of your teachers, but your classrooms. You learn well in a very conducive classroom. So let's help make our classroom conducive to learning. Next slide. Okay, structuring of bulletin boards. If you have noticed, the different clubs and organizations or offices already have started structuring the bulletin boards. Please, let's keep this clean, tidy, and structured. Let's not write anything on it, or if you see something that it needs to be repasted, please do so, all right? It's everyone's responsibility to take care of everything that's inside our campus. And then last, here, we will have teacher evaluation as part of continuous improvement. Do not be afraid. You tell us the truth so that we can improve at those things that still need to be improved. Do not worry. Do not just do it for the sake of doing it or because you are afraid of your teacher, but do it because you like to improve and you like us to become better than what we are today. Right? All right, so I hope we will all be one. Dr. Upaon or Sir Upaon, our SAS director, will discuss to us in details the school rules and regulations. So let's make sure to listen very carefully so that we can follow school rules and regulation. Everything starts there. If we cannot follow rules and regulation, everything will be in chaos, and it will only show that we are not in an educational institution. So let's behave like educated ones. We are in a school. We are in an educational institution. So let's all behave like educated ones. All right? So there are more to be discussed because of the time constraint. Those are all for now. Anyway, you could ask your questions during the open forum. Thank you very much and good morning.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mary Ann M. Timproza. At this point, let us hear an inspirational message from Honorable Chud Commissioner and the Siquijor State College BOT Chairperson, Dr. Jomark M. Libre. Let's give him a resounding applause.
Yung akin po, sir, ano po, enroll ko po yung subject sa isang professor. Nung summer po, tapos pinagsak po ako ulit. Kinausap po namin yung professor para po tanungin kung ba't ang sabi niya po, yung
Accepted na daw. Accepted ka na.
last week po, nung nagkaroon po ng mediation, ang sabi po ng representative ng UM,
May buntag sa atong tanan. Can I be heard?
Yes, yes, sir.
Maraming salamat to our members of the Board of Trustees of Siquijor State College, and of course to our president, to our visionary and transformative president. Can we give a sounding round of applause to President Dr. Steven Somailo? Let me extend my uh, greetings. Happy birthday, President Somailo, for he just celebrated in, I think that was last week. So, happy birthday to our president, to our chair on the Senate Committee on Higher Technical Vocational Education, Honorable Senator Cheese Escudero, to our chair on the Senate Committee on Sports, Honorable Senator Bongo, to our chair on the Committee on Higher Technical Education, Honorable Congressman Marco, to our respective vice presidents, to our officials in the institution, and I think we are joined today also by our trustee, Honorable Trustee Sid, to our faculty, personnel, and to the stars of today, to our students, maayong buntag sa atong tanan. I am very happy and delighted to extend my warmest congratulations to all of you for your academic pursuits. I am incredibly optimistic and at the same time enthusiastic for your journey that lies ahead. When you come to Siquijor State College with a vibrant culture, you are not just entering to a place of study alone, but at the same time, we are also becoming a part of the flourishing community where values are most priority. Your decision to continue your education is a testament for your commitment to be the best person and your ambition to be the change agents. More than just a collection of the classrooms, please take note that Siquijor State College in one of these days, this will be converted already into a state university where our president, President Somailo, with his dedication and of course with the support of the whole community, the only state university in Siquijor. And that offers a universe of possibilities where you may explore, learn about, and discover the boundless potential that is within you. And aside from that, the Commission in Higher Education, let me emphasize on this that the Commission in Higher Education has released a CMO 9 series of 2013. This CMO 9 series of 2013, this is actually the enhanced policies and guidelines on the student affairs and services. And in order to provide a comprehensive and efficient student affairs and services program, Siquijor State College, being the higher education institution in the Philippines, shall adhere to the principles and criteria that outlined in this memorandum. And there are key salient points which are very important that you must know. In the CMO 9 series of 2013, number one, that Siquijor State College must have this holistic student development. The memorandum underscores the significance of offering where the Siquijor State College will offer a holistic educational experience that will encompass not only the academic, but at the same time your personal, social, and emotional development. Second is that Siquijor State College has this supportive environment. Being an HCI, there must have a supportive and inclusive campus environment where our students are safe and at the same time respected, and empowered for your success. The third one is that Secure State College has the Student Welfare and Wellbeing Development Program. The importance to address the students' mental, emotional, and physical well-being. There must have a kind of service and program where the Secure State College will promote the health, counseling, and the well-being of our students. Number four is that take note um, after your degree, there must also have this career development. In the CMO 9, Secure State College will integrate the career development services that help our students to explore the interests, the strengths, and aspirations of yours. And number five, there must also have this student engagement. Maganda ito because you are uh, you are exposed these activities, organizations, and leadership opportunities that will enhance your personal growth and leadership skills. Another area is that there must have a diversity and inclusivity, regardless of your backgrounds, of regardless of your races, regardless of your social status, everyone have equal access to and benefit from our student affairs and services program. And I cannot end my message without personally acknowledging our former president, Tatay Digong Duterte, for his best program implemented, the free higher education. Can we give him a sounding round of applause? Ngayon, wala nang binabayaran ang ating mga estudyante. The Secure State College Management, we are not implementing collection kahit piso pa yan. So, ang ganda ng program. And can we give also a sounding round of applause to our President Bongbong Marcos for he intensified more the free higher education. So, ang wish namin sa inyong lahat, because everything are free, finish your studies. And later on, I know that you will encounter a lot of setbacks. Take note that accept those challenges as your stepping stones on the road to development of yours. And remember, the lessons learned through difficulty are typically what lead you to success. To success. Your time in Secure State College will provide you with the skills, the knowledge, and values at the same time where it will prepare you for today's requirement and for tomorrow's opportunity. Your studies, may you face any challenges with tenacity. With this, I would like to congratulate all of you, our new students, the the old students, the transferees. Congratulations for being part in the City Horse State College. Congratulations. May the Almighty Father bless us all. Father bless everyone. Shukran, City Horse State College students.
Thank you so much to our highly esteemed CHED Commissioner, Dr. Jomark M. Libre, for your words of inspiration and encouragement. To tell us about the various programs and services of the college that students may avail, may I call in the Office of Student Affairs and Services Director, Mr. Eric Mark E. Upaon.
Good morning. Okay pa ba mo? Okay. Okay kayo. Okay, Secure State College aims to discharge quality, relevant, and effective student services welfare and development programs in accordance with CMO number 8 series of 2021 on the guidelines on the implementation of flexible delivery of student affairs and services programs. The SSC OSAS encourages and upholds the careful application of institutional policies and guidelines affecting students' activities. Its principal duties are to uphold and guarantee the application of the college's policies, as well as to safeguard the discipline, honor, and reputation of the school's academic community. Additionally, the office offers leadership development opportunities, initiatives, and activities that contribute to the administration, validation, and monitoring of all student organizations and their endeavors. By engaging them in extracurricular, socio-cultural, and civic activities, the OSAS strengthens student organizations and exposes students' talents and abilities through effective networking among local and national school affiliations. It recognizes and accredits student organizations, including the student government and student publications, and oversees, monitors, and assesses them. According to CMO number 9 series of 2013, the OSAS delegates the official student body to represent it in areas where it is required to do so, and ensure that the activities of the college's official publication are properly governed. Now, these are our services, okay? Each service, all of these services will be tackled elaborately during the departmental orientation. First, we have the guidance and counseling services, the admission services, the safety and security services, the multi-faith services, okay? This is a new program for the students, which we implemented last school year. We have the God-related services, the services for students with special needs and LWDs, learners with disabilities, the student housing services, food and health services, the scholarship and financial assistance services, and the career and job placement services. Now we go to the rules and the regulations on student conduct and discipline. First, I will speak about your rights. You have 4 core rights under our college. First, we have the fundamental rights, we have the academic rights, the participation and representation rights, and the due process rights. First, we have the fundamental rights. All students have the right to be respected, okay? To be respected. And all your human dignity shall be respected at all times. Whenever you are inside the campus, no one is allowed to violate your rights. It is under my office, in the Office of the Student Affairs and Services, to protect you. The freedom from discrimination and harassment. Okay. Whoever you are, your background is, your religious affiliations, your gender, okay, you are free from discrimination thereof. Freedom of opinion, speech, and expression. You can speak, you can express anything, whatever you want, but there is a limitation, okay? When you enjoy your freedom of expression, be sure not to violate the rights of other persons. You have right to access to personal school records, okay? You can go to the registrar. Prompt issuance of official documents, freedom from involuntary contributions, okay? If somebody solicits money from you, you can say no. You have the right to join and participate in recognized organizations, as what Dr. Temprosa said earlier, that you are encouraged to join clubs and organizations in the college. And you have the right to fair access to college services and facilities. Everything is for free, okay? So those are your fundamental rights. Next, you have your academic rights. First, you have the right to quality education aligned with national goals, and of course, aligned with the vision and mission of Secure State College. You have the right to choose your field of study, except for deficiencies or violations. Like, daghang ni-apply sa criminology, but sad to say, because of deficiencies, you were not able to meet the requirements for the BS Crim program, so dili tanan madawat. While it is true that Secure State College and other SUCs in the Philippines maintain this policy on general admission, but take note that we also have this selective retention. We cannot accommodate you all. Okay. You have academic freedom as per Education Act of 1982. You have the right to assistance from school in finding work opportunities. That's why Ma'am Sid Sarmiento is here to serve you. Let's proceed to the participation and representation rights. The right to contribute to school policies. That's why you have the student government. Annually, you elect your new set of student government leaders to speak in your behalf to the administration and to the Board of Trustees. The right to establish a student government, the right to self-representation in decision-making, and the right to voice grievances and seek redress. It is not only enough that you voice out your grievances, okay? Through your student government officers or leaders, you can also seek grievances, meaning you can seek solutions to the problems that you have been experiencing in your classrooms or in your college life. Last, you have the due process rights. Okay, of course, due process comes in when you have violated any provisions of our student handbook, like dili pwede nga this person, mingon ka, batiag naong nimo, gapula imong mata, adik ka no, adik ka. Oh. So, dili na pwede. Okay? The right to be informed in writing of the nature and cause of the accusation against the person. Okay? Na say process, you have to be referred to the guidance office, to the Office of the Student Affairs and Services, in order for you to be informed of the nature and cause of that violation that you committed. The right to confront witness against him or her and to full access to the evidence in the case. Okay. The right to legal representation and adequate preparation time. If you feel you have violated major offenses of the college, like the victim files a case against you in court, okay? Of course, the victim can choose. Nga dili media sa SSC kay bias. So that's the freedom of the victim to file the case in court. So moadto mo sa korte. Of course, you have the right to be represented by a lawyer. The right to a hearing before the Board of Discipline, okay? The Board of Discipline comprises with the VPA as the chairperson, of course, the OSAS director, the advisor of the student concerned, the dean of the student concerned, and the SG advisor. The right against self-incrimination. What's self-incrimination? Murag, kani ba, gipugos ka, nga patog-anon, something like that. You are incriminated. Pugson ka. The right to appeal adverse decision of the Board of Discipline to the college president. If the decision of the Board of Discipline is adverse, meaning against NEMO, so you can appeal the case to the college president. If still the college president reiterates the decision of the Board of Discipline, pildi gyapon ka sa the college president, ultimately, you can appeal the case to the Board of Trustees. Okay. I will not speak, I will not talk about the specific breaches of discipline and misconduct, including the minor offenses, the major offenses in this forum, because I will do it in the departmental orientation. Okay. Let me now proceed to the prescribed uniforms and haircut. Can you see it on the screen? Okay. So for the junior high school, that's your uniform. Okay. For the senior high school, that's your uniform. For the College of Education, the College of Business and Management, the College of Technology, the College of Arts and Sciences, and the College of Criminal Justice Education, this is your uniform. For the first year to the third year. There will be a separate uniforms for the OJTs. And the Maritime Education Program, that's your uniform. Take note that the necktie of the MEP uniform, ang tumoy sa necktie should be level sa buckle sa ilang belt. Dili siya mulapas. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eric Mark E. Upaon. To inform us about the college publication and information, may I call on the PIO Director, Ms. Manu J. Dagala.
My salute to our dynamic and brilliant SUC President too, Sir Steve, my esteemed colleagues of the college, good morning, and my greetings with warmth and excitement to our dear students to our first day in school. The Office of the Publication and Information played its role as the information hub and clearinghouse of Siquijor State College for official communication, ensuring transparency and credibility. Again, for transparency and credibility. And the mission of our office is to provide SSC the communication service that would promote its prominence in Siquijor and beyond. You can see in the slides our goals, and this is to swim, to supervise, withstand and lead, inform the public, manage the SSC vital information towards the achievement of its VMGO, or the vision, mission, goals, and objectives of the college. Flashed into the screen are the objectives, and I'd like you to focus into the number 2. Number 2, this objective is very important for the students because they will be the one to help the Office of the Publication and Information. And this objective is to lead in the promotion of the college to increase its prominence locally, nationally, and internationally. You would see that is our organizational chart, and with me is an assistant where you can openly ask questions and ask informations, anything about Siquijor State College. And also in our office, we have our student publication advisor, which is Ms. Harvey Ligutom. As SSC is gearing towards universityhood, and our programs are mostly in level 3 and level 4. Also, the College of Education is in the center of development. As the Director of Publication and Information, we wish to remind you of the online netiquette. This means that we would need your help to promote Siquijor State College in a good light. This is our college. This will be our university. This is our home, our alma mater. It is our responsibility to keep this college with good reputation. On the screen, you would see the netiquette for online students. You would see there, number one, you have to be scholarly. What does it mean? It means, please help me read because my copy here is very small. Misinforming others when you may not know the answer. If you're guessing about something, clearly state that you do not have all of the information because the PIO has it. Next, you should be respectful. Do not share another person's professional or personal information without their consent. Number three, be professional. You do not use profanity or participate in hostile interactions. And number four, you have to be polite. It means you do not use sarcasm, you are not being rude, or you don't write in all capital letters and with exclamation, especially when you are commenting into the page of Siquijor State College. You are also reminded that before you post, you will have to think. Think and think and think. I don't know for sure if you already have posted your My Days for today, for your first day. Hopefully, it is in good light. It promotes the reputation, the good reputation of Siquijor State College. And in your social media, when you are posting your ideas for your My Days and for the rest of your school year activities, you would have to check whether the post that you are thinking to post has value. If that fits Siquijor State College mission, if it is in the best format, and if the posting is at its best time. So if the answer of all those things are yes, then you can post. And then in the online netiquette, we have NETIQUETTE. Can you help me? What is letter N? Can you see the screen? What's letter N for netiquette? Di mabasa? It is necessary. And E, exemplary. T, thought-provoking. I, idealistic. Q, quotable. U, understandable. E, essential. T, trustworthy. T, true. And E, exactly. So all these things you will have to remember if you will be posting about yourself and about Siquijor State College. And another slide is also to remind you on how to be a responsible user of the social media as a student. Number one, very important, you have to make sure that your pages represent you. Because your page nowadays, in the digital era, is your resume. It should represent the good you. And you should also remember that when you post about you, and you are a student of Siquijor State College, make sure that your representation is a good representation of Siquijor State College. And we also would like to remind you not to post anything that paints you in a bad light and not anything that paints SSC in a bad light. Dili kaayo basta gani ato ang butang, ato ang lugar, ato ang pinangga, di man nato i-post nga daotan, di ba? So we are expecting you to do that for us, for Siquijor State College, so that when you go out of the college, you graduate, there are only good things that people or the company that you will be applying for, nindot ra ang ilang madungog about Siquijor State College. Dili mangdaot ang naa sa kaugalingon, di ba? If we love ourselves and we love our school, we would not do anything to put a stain on it, di ba? And then, we should stay in control of your content feed. Dili magpalabi og follow og mga dili nindot nga mga basahonon nga dili magamit nato sa atong pag-eskwela. Because we all aim to graduate in flying colors, and we all aim to graduate and then get a job. Job nga daghan og income. In that case, follow something that would help you improve yourselves. And then we also have here, manage your time wisely. di ba, mailad rata, sige ratag TikTok, video, hantod, 5 ka oras na lang deadline na sa assignment, di na mahimo. Di ba? Unless that TikTok video would help you in your educational attainments, will help you in your homeworks, maayo na siya. And then, one very important thing for this reminders is the policies, understanding the policies of Siquijor State College. Siquijor State College is very serious in the policy and the legal implications in adherence to the Philippine laws in terms of bullying. No? Serious kaayo ang Siquijor State College mo take into action sa mga posts or sa mga buhaton sa mga estudyante nga dili maayo nga makaguba sa reputasyon sa eskwelahan, sa mga teachers, sa staff, sa mga fellow students ninyo. Ang tanan nga naa sa SSC pinangga nato, especially kamo, so dili nato daoton ang atong eskwelahan o ang atong mga kaugalingon. Diba? So, on the slides, if you can see, there is a definition of cyberbullying. And this refers to the act of using digital communication tools to intimidate, harass, or humiliate others. This involves repeated and deliberate online behavior that causes harm, distress, or fear to the victim. Cyberbullying can manifest through various forms, including text messages, social media posts, online chats, or the dissemination of private or sensitive information without consent. And with this cyberbullying, kung makabuhat mo ani na ay mga legal implications. And this is a law. Una, the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013. This is Republic Act number 10627. This recognizes the importance of preventing and responding to bullying, including cyberbullying in educational institutions. And then, schools like Siquijor State College are mandated to adopt policies and mechanisms to effectively handle and address bullying incidents. So sa SSC, dili pwede mangbully. Kung mangbully, na ay legal implications, especially in cyberbullying, because it's not just Siquijor ang makakita, tibuok kalibutan. And we all aim to be internationalized. We all aim to compete globally. So dapat nindot ra jud ang atong ipakita sa mga tao. Kung naay pangutana, naay mga concerns and issues, muadto sa proper office. And kahibaw mo nga sa office ni Sir Opaon, dito tagdon mo i-entertain ang inyong mga concerns. Usa pa ta mo adto sa atong pinakataas sa President. Ikaduha nga legal implication, this is the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. This plays a crucial role in combating cyberbullying. This law criminalizes cybercrimes, including online libel, identity theft, and harassment. It provides a legal framework for prosecuting individuals involved in cyberbullying activities. Dili magpataka og pangdaot sa mga kauban sa katilingban para dili naay legal implications sa cyberbullying. All right. I hope that on the screen you would see the Siquijor State College Facebook page. Naana ba diha? So you are encouraged to like and share, do hearts and comments. Kung naamang gani mo'y comments sa atong page, mangutana, pwede kaayo. And if you need some information about the activities and all the other things, naara dito ang mga information nga tinuod. You can rely that it is transparent and credible. Dili mangutana sa silingan nga wala kahibaw sa tinuod. So naa dito tanan. All right. Under also the Office of the Publication and Information, ang student publication. Ang atong student publication is named Spotlight. So you will see on the screen the spotlight through the years. Ang mga na-publish, yung mga kanang newsletter or magazine sa mga students nga active nga part sa editorial staff sa Spotlight. And we are glad to inform you that our spotlight or the student publication has its new advisor, that is Ms. Harvey Ligutom. And Ms. Harvey will be campaigning in a short time for those who would like to join the editorial board. And before I give this microphone to Ma'am Harvey, I hope that nakapost na mo about sa inyong good days or good memories sa first day sa Secure State College. And we would like to welcome you into a good day, maayong adlaw sa pagsulod sa eskwela, karong adlaw. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Ma'am Men. We in the Student Publication Office would like to hear from you. So this time, we'd like to hear your beautiful voices. Can you give me energy? When I say hep hep, what do you say? Can we put a lot of energy that you can awaken the person sitting next to you? Pwede? All right? Okay. Hep hep? Okay na ba, ma'ams and sir? Nay energy sila? Okay. One more time. Hep hep? Hooray? Wow. Can you shake your hands? Shake it. Okay, really, really fast. Come on. Wabaw kita ng ubans likod. Wow, that looks so great. So are you alive and awake now? Huh? Awake? Yesterday? Unta karon po dodong. All right, so in behalf of the whole editorial board of our office or official student publication, the Spotlight, and the high school campus paper, The Reflector, I welcome each and every one of you to a brand new school year in this new school, our beloved Siquijor State College. Can we give a round of applause to SSC, please, and all our faculty? Also, allow me to take this opportunity to invite anyone who has the passion for journalistic writing, creative writing, visual and digital arts to please pay us a visit at SSC Publication Office located near the SSC swimming pool, or do see me at the COE building, room 402. We would love for you to be part of our family as either news writers, feature writers, column writers, editorial, cartoonists, photojournalists, layout artists, and contributors. Allow me to quote one of my favorite clinical psychologists, Dr. Jordan Peterson, when he said, "When you know how to write and speak, you are unstoppable, as you have all the tools to influence others." So, we invite you to maximize your God-given gifts through responsible and ethical journalism. We hope to see you anytime soon, as the senior writers are excited to mentor you and learn from you at the same time. Once again, all of us from the Student Publication Office are excited to work with you. Welcome and Godspeed.
Thank you so much, Ms. Men and Ms. Harvey. And to tell us about the college student government, may I call on the SG advisor, Mr. John Anthony Y. Jimenez.
Good morning, everyone. Titles don't make you a leader. Impact does. Student government exists in various forms across different schools. They can range from simple structures, such as student council, to more complex organizations with multiple branches and positions. Thus, governing body represents the voice, aspirations, and needs of our student body, comprising dedicated and driven individuals. The student government plays a pivotal role in enhancing our academic and extracurricular experiences. Secure State College has a valuable student government, and these leaders serve many functions. They function like air, silently but effectively. Their mission is clear: to represent, inspire, and make a tangible impact on the student body. They are entrusted with the responsibility to voice your concerns, champion your ideas, and foster an inclusive environment that nurtures both academic excellence and personal development. In essence, student government leadership is a multifaceted role that involves effective communication, advocacy, collaboration, and the ability to drive positive change for the student community. Through organizing events, fundraisers, and initiatives, we can create a vibrant and engaging SSC campus environment that enriches our educational experience. Leaders with influence are the leaders that care for others, grow continuously, live authentically, empower others, manage hardships, and serve with humility. I believe this saying goes from Jane Rohn. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude, to be kind, but not weak, to be bold, but not a bully, to be humble, but not timid, to be proud, but not arrogant, have humor, but without folly. In addition, average leaders raise the bar on themselves. Good leaders raise the bar for others. But great leaders inspire others to raise their own bar, by Orrin Woodward. Moreover, the skills they develop as leaders are invaluable for our personal and professional growth. They learn to collaborate effectively, communicate persuasively, and manage projects and dedication. These skills not only serve us during our time in school, but also become assets as we step into the world beyond academia. Remember, the student government is not confined to select few. It's a platform for every student to participate and contribute. Whether you're passionate about social issues, arts and culture, or sports or recreation, there is a place for you to make an impact. Secure State College student government is a dynamic force that empowers us to shape our educational environment, develop crucial skills, and build a sense of community. Let us embrace the opportunity to work together, make our voices heard, and create a positive and inspiring atmosphere for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our student government leaders for school year 2023-2024. We have the student trustee, the student government president, Honorable Nino Monticod, the student government vice president, Mr. Tanti Palalon Jr. We also have here the three overall representatives. A big hand. Then we have the student leaders from the College of Education, from the junior high school, and from the senior high school. A big hand, please. Our student leaders from the College of Criminal Justice Education. A big hand. And of course, we have the leaders from the College of Business and Management. Then the leaders from the College of Arts and Sciences. From the College of Technology. And of course, from the SSC Maritime Education Program. Yours truly, the Student Government Advisor, Mr. John Anthony Yorong Jimenez. And our OSAS Director, Mr. Opaon. Sir, and to all of you, guys, congratulations. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Sir John, and to our active student government leaders. Before we have our open forum, let us be entertained by our criminologist students, Mr. General Pabuaya and Miss Jonalyn T. Anding, for a song rendition.
When the snow is falling down, children laughing all around, lights are turning on, like a fairy tale come true. Sitting by the fire we made, you're the answer when I prayed I would find someone. Baby, I found you. All I want is to hold you forever. All I need is you more every day. You save my heart from being broken apart. You gave love away, and I'm thankful every day for the gift.
Watching as you softly sleep, what I'd give if I could keep just this moment, if only time stood still. But the colors fade away, and the years will make us gray. But baby, in my eyes, you'll still be beautiful. All I want is to hold you forever. All I need is you more every day. You saved my heart from being broken apart.
You gave your love away,
and I'm thankful every day for the gift. save my heart from being broken apart.
You gave your love away,
I can't find the words to say.
and I'm thankful every day
For the gift. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, mga langga, for such a beautiful song rendition. I know you have some questions, queries, and concerns, so may I now call on Mr. John Anthony Y. Jimenez, our SG advisor, to be our moderator for the open forum, and he will be assisted by Mr. Melcher Bonaflor, our BS DevCom instructor, and Mr. Ricky C. Humawan.
Okay, good morning once again. This time, we now come to the open forum. So if you have some questions or concerns that you would like to ask our college president and all other key officials are on stage, you can use the microphone or you can have a sheet of paper for you for the question and answer. Okay? Are you ready? Sige. Who will give the first question? You can address your question directly to our college president or to any key officials on stage. You can use the microphone, and of course we have sheet of paper nga distribute. You can raise your question. Okay, somebody is raising his hand. Please come forward. Papers na ninyo. Sige. Okay, students, this is the time for you to ask questions. Sige. We have pieces of papers there. Honorable Nino will distribute the sheet of paper, and of course, the other SG leaders, if you don't like to use the microphone. Sige, guys. Those who are at the back, those who are outside of the gym. Sige. Questions, guys? Sige na. Natay mga papel. Sige. Sulat mo tanan sa mga questions ninyo. Ay mong kaulaw. Sir Buenaflor and Sir Ricky, nasa dito na yung mga microphones. Okay, somebody is raising his hand. You can use the microphone.
Sir, pwede ba daw magbisaya ang question daw? I mean, ang question nila. Okay, Rabita. Okay.
Before we will cater that question, we would also request the continuing students who are in the student covered court and student center that they may also ask questions.
Okay, you can
Sir. Kano sa magkuan ay kano sa required ang uniform sa mga dili continuing students? Kano sa required ang kuan mag-uniform sa dili continuing students?
So you are requesting the college president to answer that question? Sir? To the college president?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for throwing the very first question. Usually the first is really very quite difficult to take. But I congratulate you for taking the risk and the courage of asking that question, and also for asking permission that you will be allowed to ask your question in vernacular, though our Vice President for Academic Affairs has mentioned that Secure State College for this school year will be implementing the English campaign. That through speaking English, we will be able to somehow have the fluency in the use of the international language. But I fully understand your question. I need to stand in order to give you one answer to that. Secure State College used to give 1 month for our new students to prepare their uniform. So you are expected to be in your school uniform on the first Monday of October. Thank you.
Okay, there is a question here from, I think, criminology, concerning refrain from discriminating against women and violating their rights. The question is, we are fully aware already on the policy of taking criminology course, but as a criminology student, is it really strictly needed or mandatory to have a boycott to every criminology students despite of what year they are, and they will force the student in which it will reach to the point that they will use it as a threat. Okay, the college president will answer.
I have to make it clear. My administration does not require any criminology student, especially the female student, to have their hair cut like what police trainees are doing. I understand that you are dreaming to be police officers someday, but it does not necessarily mean that through cutting the crowning glory of yours, you will be able to be in that field. As I said, to respect you being a woman with a long hair, then certainly it's gonna let you use that until you graduate.
Okay. More questions? Sir Ricky, wala? Sir, in the floor, none? Okay, there is one here. How much is the cost of our PE uniform? Sir IGP? Sir Balolong will answer.
Let me give you the answer, though you need the IGP director to give the answer, and he is consulting our VP for Administration and Finance. But since the two are still deliberating, I'm going to give an answer to that. We will not be able to give you the exact amount as the price for the PE uniform. If you can still recall, last year, the PE uniform cost in a very minimal price because it's somehow like for sale. Those were old uniforms because of the pandemic that we experienced. But since we already have sold all the old uniform, we will be having the new set of PE uniform. New set not necessarily mean new style, new color, but we purchased it for this year. And depending on the amount that we incurred in the purchase of the uniform, that would somehow determine the exact price. Next week, I promise, the IGP Director and the VP for Admin and Finance would be announcing the exact price for the PE uniform.
Thank you very much, sir. More questions, guys. Sige. Okay. Or you can let Mr. Ricky Humawan read that question. You have your microphone there? Okay. On this side, pwede si sir.
The question, sir, is it true that senior high school grade 12 will have their tuition fee? Senior high school grade 11.
Please read and be clear of the question, Mr. Homawan? Is it the
true
grade
that
11 or
senior
the
high
grade
s-
12?
Is it true that senior high school grade 11 will have their tuition fee?
Okay, I don't know where that question comes from, and I don't even know what motivates you to ask that question. I understand that you might probably have heard from other people saying that the grade 11 in the senior high school would no longer be a recipient of the voucher program. That's as far as the directive coming from the Department of Education. But certainly, since Secure State College has already accommodated you and had already officially enrolled you to Secure State College, we will take care of all the grade 11 students. Whatever will be the outcome after we will bring this matter to the Board of Trustees, and after we will appeal to the Department of Education, particularly to the Ed Secretary, the Vice President, Inday Sara Duterte, rest assured that we will not be collecting any tuition fees from the grade 11 this semester.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Steve. This time, Latin honors. If ever, what are the requirements to be one of the Latin honors?
That's a very good question. I understand the one who write that question is actually someone who is really trying to start his or her stay in Secure State College right. You want to start it right because you want to graduate with flying honors and to be a recipient of that Latin honors. In order for you to become a recipient of the Latin honors 4 years from now, you have to be a good student. You have to follow all the policies set by Secure State College. And most of all, never incur or get a grade below 2.0. Because even if your QPA is 99.99%, if you have one subject with a grade of 2.1, you will automatically be disqualified from being a recipient of either a cum laude, a magna cum laude, or a summa cum laude. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Steve. Okay, this question is addressed to the OSA Director, Sir Opaon. Sa mga interested mo appeal sa student government, naabay required na age or year para makadagan, or pwede na mudagan ang mga first year?
Yes, of course, you can join or you can run for an SG post as long as you satisfy the residency requirement under the student handbook, which is 6 months. Okay. Basta makabot lang mag 6 months before on the date of the election, you can actually run for the student government.
Let me add that I understand that that's a question coming from the first-year college students. Certainly for this school year, you will have your chance to be an officer to run for a post in the SG next year. Because we usually have our elections on the last month of every school year. So certainly we had just had our SG elections, and that's the reason that there are no first-year representatives, because those students who ran for an SG post last year are those who are now second year. So wait for a year in order for you to be known and to be able to tell and prove your worth so that you can have a chance to become an SG officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sumailo. Another question here is wearing of face masks still required inside the campus?
That was the question that was raised last night, probably by one of the teachers here in Sikor State College. My response last night was, since we haven't discussed that one yet with the Health and Crisis Committee, we will be wearing still today the face mask. However, as I have noticed, right now, less than 20% of the attendees are wearing the face mask. And I think not one from those who are sitting here on stage is wearing a face mask. There is only one, and that number is somehow insignificant. And therefore, I don't like to be bragged as dictator, but I think it's very obvious that certainly we are not anymore going to wear the face mask in the campus of Sikor State College. But you are not barred from not wearing it. Continue wearing to those who are wearing still the face mask, because I know you care for yourself, you care the people sitting beside you, and that's the best way for us to fight still the virus that's still existing, that paralyzed all the systems 2 years ago. Continue wearing that. I salute you for that, but you can still get inside without the face mask. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Steve. Okay, sir, in the floor, question?
So we have question here. Can the Infotech students enroll to advanced ROTC, but the student load is NSTP CWTS? What are the benefits? Again, can the Infotech student enroll the advanced ROTC, but the student load is NSTP or CWTS? What are the benefits?
May we request Mr. Salindo and Mr. Pahenti to advertise first the program before I'll give an answer to that, because the question is asking for the benefits. Kamu sa otak.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the wonderful question. The question was?
The benefits. Give the benefits right away, Sir Albert.
The benefits of the student who would like to enroll advanced ROTC. Advanced ROTC from CWTS. Was that the question?
Yes, sir.
I just would like to clarify that CWT is having these two programs, di ba? NSTP and the ROTC. NSTP have two programs, no? CWTS and ROTC. Now, when we talk about advanced ROTC, meaning to say that you are already graduate of the basic course in ROTC. Meaning, this year, and until this year, you need to finish 1 year basic ROTC before you will be qualified as advanced officer in ROTC. What are the benefits? Possibly, if you can finish this course, you will be one of the officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and Philippine Army. in this institution, you will be you are qualified after finishing this advanced ROTC. You are qualified to become an officer of the Naval Reserve, Naval Forces, Naval Force. So that is one of the benefits. But you cannot enroll or you cannot pursue advanced training if you are not graduate of basic ROTC. I hope my answer of that question is clear enough. Thank you.
In addition, for the benefits who are taking ROTC, you can part of the Philippine National Police, Navy, and firefighters, because you can take the examination for that jobs. Not like in CWTS. You are not allowed to take those jobs. Only the ROTC graduates can take those police jobs, fireman jobs, Navy jobs, and Armed Forces of the Philippines jobs.
Okay, thank you, Sir Albert and Sir Salindo. I think the one who asked the question is one student coming from the College of Technology taking up this information technology. I would just like to give a clear-cut answer that Secure State College will really welcome you whatever your choice is. Yeah, it's true that there are 2 programs that you can choose from. Upon enrolling here in Secure State College as first-year college student, you can choose either to take up CWTS or the ROTC. Now, since the question, it's only in the College of Criminal Justice Education, the College of Maritime Education, where students are obliged to enroll in ROTC. In other colleges, students are given the freedom to choose whether to enroll in ROTC or CWTS. Now, if you would like to take up ROTC and you are in the College of Technology, you are welcome. But since your question is about being an advanced officer, if in the first year you took up CWTS, certainly you cannot become an advanced officer or enroll in advanced ROTC if your first year is CWTS. I understand it's because you are now becoming an officer when you would say advanced. But this is something that I would like to tell Sir Salindo and Mr. Pahenti. Do not limit only the advanced ROTC training in order for the students to become officers to the BS Criminology students and to the BSMT. Make it open. Anybody who would like to become an officer, welcome them. Because I understand those who ask the questions are actually those who feel that probably they are not welcome to take up that one because they are not enrolled in BS Criminology nor in BSMT or BS MARE. That's open to everybody.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Steve. Sir Albert and Sir, thank you for your responses. What specific limitations does the school require in terms of dress code during wash day? Again, what specific limitations does the student require in terms of dress code during wash day?
You know what, my dear students, last year I gave the students all the freedom to express themselves through the clothes that they would like to wear during wash days. I will start answering by telling you that last school year, students are not going to wear their uniform every Tuesday and Thursdays. But since students before, hey, old students who are in the covered court, in the student center, hi, since you have abused the freedom that was given unto your group, this school year, we will only let you be in your civilian attire on Wednesdays. In short, the wearing of the school uniform will be done on a Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. It's only on a Wednesday where that question would have to be considered. There were a lot of complaints. But to answer clearly that question, you still have the freedom to wear whatever you like to wear, provided such dress up of yours would not bother your co-students, your teachers especially. I understand that since that's considered to be a wash day, then the freedom of expression in terms of what you're going to wear would still be considered, provided you will not be coming with your sleepers, you will not be coming with your shorts that are really that shorts, and at the same time, the very, how do we call that, controversial issue is actually the crop top. But I understand crop top is something that is the fad of the generation today, who are mostly the populace of Siquijor State College. You can still wear that, provided we will not be able to see this part of yours. How do we call that? The lower back. Meaning to say, wear the crop top, provided your pants is something that is not the low waist one, but it's somewhat that is called the high waist. Nakuha? Kung magpaubos mo sa taas, patas ang ubos. That's the only thing that you have to do with the crop top. I think I give justice to that crop top thing.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Sumailo. So, wash day every Wednesday. Okay. From the continuing students, will there be a monitoring for faculty during class hours if they are really having their classes, whether present or absent? And the follow-up question still, is the evaluation for faculty really monitored?
That's a very good question. That gives us an idea that students are actually looking into the performance of the respective professors and instructors. But I would like to give the microphone to our Vice President for Academic Affairs to give you a very clear-cut answer to that question.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for the opportunity to be part of the answer to that question. Yes, we mean business. Last year, all students were given the opportunity to evaluate their teachers. However, we were still not perfect because not all students were able to evaluate their teachers yet. There were those who failed to evaluate their teachers. There were even those who evaluated late. Because it was the first time for everyone to evaluate, we considered. But this time, we make sure that everyone will have the opportunity to evaluate their teachers and that you will do it on time. We will not anymore accept late evaluation of teachers. And as what I have mentioned earlier when I was discussing academic concerns, please do be honest when making the evaluation. It will be both for the improvement of the teacher and your improvement at the same time. Please also make sure that you are fair enough. You just tell something or tell what needs to be improved, and of course, tell also something, the good points of the teacher. So please be honest, be fair, and please make sure that you do it for the improvement of instruction that will benefit you mostly. Thank you. Monitoring, we will try our best, okay? That teachers will be monitored. We had our meeting last week, and we made it clear that deans, program chairs are all encouraged to make sure to visit the classes for us to be improving also the way we have been performing the past years. So I, as the VPA, will find time to observe the classes of our deans, and our deans and program chairs will also find time to visit your classes. Thank you.
To conclude that answer of our Vice President for Academic Affairs, I would like to encourage, especially the old students, that based on experience, you were able to have the guts and the courage to raise that question. Continue having that courage. You can chat me just what you used to do. And in that chat, tell me who those teachers are. And rest assured, proper actions would be undertaken by the Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs and also the Office of the President. Don't you worry, faculty. There will be due process when these things would be done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sumailo and Ma'am Timprosa. Sir, bring the floor.
So we have another question here. Same lang ba gihapon na 1 year ang ROTC?
What do you like? You have another year? I think the debate has not been over yet. Chis Escudero, who is, I think, a member of the Board of Trustees of Siquijor State College and the chair in the Senate for Education, Higher and Technical Education, is actually giving a lot of reasons for Senator Bato to ponder on for having another year of ROTC. Though I understand being exposed in that undertaking is really very good, but having yourself exposed that in 2 years or more years is another thing to consider. Either you will have the negative in the comparative degree of the bad, or the comparative degree of the positive word good. But for this year, I think we still have 1 year for the ROTC. For those who don't like to have that so-called advanced training. But if you would like to have an advanced training, you can have even for 4 years.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Sumailo. This time, our SG President will ask questions, sir. Honorable Monticod.
Sir, good morning. No, this is not a question, but rather we'd like just to ask for an update. After this general orientation, we'll have our COE departmental orientation. For those students who are not under the Department of COE, are they free to go home or they are required to stay in our campus?
Classes will start this afternoon. Classes really start today. But we are not holding classes in the classroom because of the general orientation. But starting this afternoon, all students would have to proceed to their respective classrooms where their classes will be held, except for the College of Education, where they will have their departmental orientation this afternoon. The College of Education will attend to their respective classes tomorrow until Thursday, when the College of Business and Management will be having their departmental orientation tomorrow morning, I guess, it's now your turn where you will not be attending your classes in the classroom because you will be gathered here. But in the afternoon of tomorrow, you have to go back to your respective classes in the respective rooms when another group of students, probably the College of Maritime, Arts and Sciences will be gathered for their departmental orientation. Mr. President, I know you know what I mean.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, more questions. 5 minutes more or more. Sige. People from the covered court, do you have questions there? Student Center? Okay, how about the students here in the gym? Sige, you still have time to ask questions. No more? Wala na? Okay. Okay, from okay, for the new student, okay. From grade 11 students here, what is the grading system here for the senior high school grade 11?
That will be discussed thoroughly, my dear student, during departmental orientation. It is the task of the school principal of the senior high school to inform you about the grading system be used in Secret State College. That would be elaborated also by your respective subject teachers. One general answer that I would like to tell you is that we consider the deep ed order in terms of the giving of grades to the senior high school students. Don't you worry. Your 60 will be having the 75 equivalent for that.
Okay, thank you, sir. Any more questions? Guys, students, here in front. No more? Last call. Questions again. No more? So I think no more questions will be asked. So to all those students, for all your questions, thank you so much for cooperating. And of course, that was very klaro kayo. It was very clear, good ang answers atong college president. So that ends with the open forum. I will now take over the microphone to our host, Ma'am Eunice.
What time
Thank you.
shall we end this departmental or general orientation, Mr. Jimenez? I think it's still 11:25.
12, sir. 12 pa.
May we request the SG officers to somehow go to the covered court and probably get the paper where questions of the continuing students are written. Don't let them crowd only here. I understand first-year students are quite reluctant of asking questions yet. Those who are very courageous enough to raise questions are those who have already experienced staying here in Secure State College for a year or more than a year.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys, here, outside, may mga questions? Okay. Mga continuing students. May I have your attention, guys. Those are here outside of the gym. These are continuing students. So if you would like to ask questions. Sige, questions ninyo. Continuing students, I think these are second year, third year. Okay, sige. Now may mga questions? Mga concerns? Sige, those who are at the Criminal Justice Education building, sige, na may mga pangutana. SG, kindly facilitate.
First year students, are you not going to ask whether there are still available slots for the BSMT and the BSMRE? Are you not going to inquire whether there is still available slot for BS Information Technology? Are you not going to ask also whether the dormitory for women are still ready to accept applicants for you to stay in a very safe environment?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, there is a question here from the group of the, oh, somebody's, okay, sige, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. There's there's available slots sa marine transportation and marine engineering, because I'm afraid taking BS DevCom because this course is not my course.
How do you feel holding that microphone? How do you feel asking that question? If the feeling is quite good, then be with that course. The more that you will have that ability to raise questions.
Sorry, sir. My question.
Nothing to be sorry. I'm just asking you, how do you feel right now?
Nervous.
Nervous. Would you like to get rid of that nervousness that you are feeling right now? Would you like to eliminate that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. To eliminate that, then take up that BS DevCom course. There's a purpose why you're brought to that particular program. Without seriously speaking.
Yeah, seriously, sir. There's. Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Christian Polagar Pao, sir.
You graduated from what school?
ASMHS Bayawan, Abonjo Agarpao Senior Memorial High School.
Okay, so why do you like to enroll in the BSMRE program or BSMT?
Because this school, sir, this school is my favorite school. My
Why?
dream school.
What is in this school that made you say that this is your favorite school?
My own desire, sir. My own desire to enroll in this school.
And you really would like to take up BSMT?
Yes, sir. Because BSMT is my dream course. That is why I'm here in school. I'm here to enroll in this school.
How did you react to the situation when you were informed that you did not qualify to enroll in the BS Maritime courses? What convinced you, and who convinced you to enroll in BS DevCom?
My own, sir. My own desire to take BSMT, sir.
The BS DevCom,
Sir, BS DevCom is not my real course, sir.
you really don't like?
Yes, sir. I don't like BS DevCom because I'm... Sorry. Pero, sir, no offense, sir. No offense.
No offense meant.
No offense. Seriously, sir. Seriously, sir. Honest again, sir. Honest again, sir. Kay, I know most student there is most students in this school in SSC, sir. They taking shift to another course. That is why.
Okay, Dong. Since you really have the guts of asking that question. See me this afternoon. We'll have to look into.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We have to look into the programs, BSMT and BSMARE. If there are still available slots, one slot will be specially reserved for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your kindness, sir.
Thank you so much, Sir Steve. Okay, I have here one question from first-year student. Okay, Dong, go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. President and faculty and staffs. So I am Ayan, and I would like to ask some bugging question of mine do Secure State College have events such as journalism? And if we have those kind of events, is it limited only to significant college, or is it open for all colleges, sir?
Does Secure State College have events like journalism? Is that your question? Does Secure State College have
events related to journalism,
Yeah,
Mr. President?
I think Ms. Harvey has invited all of the students who would like to be a part of the editorial staff. She is not specifying students taking up education programs, but all of you. So that's an indication that if ever, I know your question really would like to ask regarding journalism pro activities in college. Because in high school, junior and senior high school, we're joining the division press conference. And if we're lucky enough, we could have the regional press conference. I just don't know why 2 years ago, or it's because of the pandemic, that we were not able to bring students already as far as Baguio City in order for them to participate in the seminar workshop and even contest for journalism in the tertiary level. We would like to look into that because before, when I was the advisor of the school paper and even Mrs. Dagala, we brought students to the City of Pines for them to participate in the journalism activities for college students. Rest assured, Dong, we gonna resurrect that. And in that resurrected days, you will be one of those who will go to Baguio City. Harvey, take note of that guy.
Maritime student, first year. Ayan. Okay, we have here questions from the LGBT. Sir, about sa LGBT, sa haircut requirement, magpa-boy cut or pwede bang mag-long hair ang among buhok?
I have the same answer. Since last year, you are not allowed to sport long hair if you are a man, whatever is your gender preferences are. We do respect your preferences, but since we have policies regarding school uniform, including haircut of male students, then whether it's against your will or not, respect and follow the policies set by Secure State College, not the policy formulated by the president, who identifies himself also to be in that group. Thank you. Publicly now, for you not to hate me.
Thank you, sir. Okay, hair gyapon, sir. Is it okay that the hair color is blondie or anything nga na ay color?
I understand that I also gave an answer to that same question last year. You can color your hair, it's because that's the trend nowadays. But see to it that the color of your hair would not catch one's attention all the time. meaning shocking color of the hair is prohibited in the campus. But as I said, you can have your hair colored. Shocking in the sense that all white na tanan, nga dili po mo mga ubanon. Okay ra na sa mga faculty nga gipang-uban nga na nagpaitom. Pero kamo nga magputi pag ay tanan, that's already not good. Another thing also is when you are going to have a color of your hair like a rainbow, dagan kayong color sa rainbow na tanan na, di po na siya. Pero kung brown-brown ra na siya, okay ra na siya.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chan.
There's still a question about LGBT. Are they allowed to wear cross-dress now inside the school campus? During wash day?
I understand. What's really in that cross-dressing act here? I think the LGBTQ++ members are already allowed to come to school in pants, whether crop top. But I think seeing you wearing a dress, a skirt with heels would certainly not, I don't know.
Okay, from one of the LGBTQ representative.
Good morning once again. Good morning, SSC, and to our president and to the faculties. Cross-dress, Sir President, is kanang makawera mi Japon pang babayi na fitra Japon na dili makabasto sa uban or para sama sa giingon na dili makadistract sa mga teacher o sa mga classmate.
Yes, pwedeng mag-blouse mo, mag-crop top, mag-pants. But I think if you are going to wear kanang skirt na o sanina, I think that would certainly catch one's attention. Is that the dress that you would like to wear during wash days?
Me personally, I have do skirt but not too short skirt na pwede makasulod sa kuan hani school. So, para na ako, Mr. President, mo akong ganahan.
Much to our desire to cater what you like, but you have to remember, this is a public school where they're governed by policies. So we don't really have the so-called, though the Office of the Student Affairs Services mentioned or underscores that so-called freedom of expression, but you have to take note in this world, there is no such thing as absolute freedom. And that particular absolute freedom should never be exercised and will never be exercised here in Secure State College. So I understand you can still be what you are if you will be wearing pants with a blouse, but not a dress.
Thank you, sir. Thank
May
you.
we, I know that this is something that could not be answered as of this time with that so-called absolute answer. I would like to meet your group, not in this kind of setting, just like what we did when we decided wearing of the school uniform of the BS Cream students. You could possibly set an appointment for a dialogue with yours truly, and then we will be able to lay down everything, then we will be able to come up with a decision that is both beneficial for the school and for your group. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Another question, sir. Do you have clubs here in SSC, like English club or something? Is it required or mandatory to join in any of them? Because that's what we had in our previous school. Thank you.
If you were here and attentively listening to the discussion of the faculty members who have part in the general orientation, that was even mentioned by the Office of the Student Affairs in the person of Dr. Opaon when he mentioned about clubs. And at the same time, if you can still recall, the Vice PE also had been mentioned that you are encouraged to join clubs. Encouraged, but it's not mandatory. Meaning if you feel like joining, then you can. But if you don't feel like joining, then you are respected with your decision. The only thing that you have to take note is that no man is an island. No man can stand alone. And it's really very beneficial if we join clubs, because it is through small groupings where we will be able to express ourselves freely that would give you the confidence to express yourselves freely as well in bigger groups and in the real world after graduation.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Okay, I think one last question from the SG President.
Sir, this is a concern for the sector of the learners with disabilities. There are learners with disabilities existing in our institution. Are we open for some approaches where we can help them to ease their way of studying in our institution, since some of them are having struggle in going to their respective classroom?
Yeah, we do respect and consider these students with special needs. The school is even restructured in order to cater to the needs of these students. However, if you really would like an action to be undertaken immediately, then certainly with regards to the scheduling of their classes, I think it would be very difficult for us to do so. Because I understand some of these students with special needs might have classes in the fourth floor of the College of Education and the College of Business and Management. Now, if we are going to have them transferred in another location, I think that would be a great challenge on the part of the of the registrar and the VPEA's offices, because the schedule is already been arranged. So the only thing that we would say is that we will cater to their needs by letting the faculty members be considerate enough that they will be given the chance to be late sometimes in attending to their classes, especially if their classes are actually being recited one at a time. Say, for example, if that's 7:30 to 9, then 9 to 10:30, and that's 9 to 10:30 is in the fourth floor, 7 to 8:30 is in the gymnasium. They could not move as fast as those students without special needs. So teachers should consider if they will come late.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think that's the very first thing that we could give to the needs of this particular group of students.
Okay, thank you, Sir Steve. Questions? No more? No more na? Oh, okay. Please stand.
Hello. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, sir. I would like to ask if there's any place or a club which or when where we can another language is learn or can be improved. I would like to repeat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry. I would like to ask if there's a club or an organization which or where another language such as Japanese can be learned or improved. Thank you.
That's a very good question, Dong, but I understand we don't have clubs yet with regards to that one. But if you really would like to learn something about other languages except English, Filipino, and the vernacular, you may be permitted to join with the foreign language classes of the BSTM and the BSHM. And with that, you will be able to learn, not improve yet, unless you already have a prior knowledge with regards to this Nihongo, where you were mentioning.
Yes, sir. Kusinara dekimasu.
Improve ka. You could be a resource person of that group of students taking up that foreign language classes.
Thank you, sir.
Arigato.
Do itashimashite, totemo kansashite imasu.
Thank you very much. Okay, kana. Okay, more questions? Guys? No more? Okay, students, thank you so much. Let's give another round of applause to all of us here. And to our president, Sir Steve, thank you very much. And I now give the floor to our host for this day.
Thank you, everyone, for being with us today. To our dear students, I wish you good luck and God bless as you unlock the new chapter of your life here with us in Siquijor State College, the rendezvous of your hope and success. To formally end the program, may we request everyone to please stand for the singing of the SSC hymn. You may now proceed, you may now take your lunch, and have a nice day.